What's good, YouTube? Stacking blessings back with another one. Um, Today I really want to talk about something more personal. Really, like it's really a personal opinion. It's how I feel. Um, Not really too much knowledge. It's really just how I feel and how I see stuff. But maybe it might be some knowledge to you, or you might relate, or it might just open your eyes a little bit to the situation. But today I'm talking about social media and specifically Instagram. I don't know if you saw a couple videos back. I mentioned that like I'm kind of like because I don't be knowing like all the new lingo and stuff like that. Like I'll be finding out through my little brother because he's still up on social media and stuff. So, um, but yeah, I haven't been on TikTok and like I had it downloaded last year around this time, maybe even like before, and deleted it probably by this time last year. But I never really like just stayed up there like binge watching TikTok. It's been years since I just been binge watch scrolling on TikTok. Instagram, I've had Instagram since middle school. Like every phone I've had, Instagram gonna be up there every single time. And recently I had deleted it back in like January, the beginning of January, and I had got off like pretty much completely. Now here and there, I had situations where I got up there like real quick and then would get off again. But for the most part, just off of it completely. Now this past weekend, I went paddleboarding with my pops, and I took pictures. But like when I was out there, I'm like, I'm not really taking these pictures to post them. Like it's just, I kind of did have like a a plan in my head that I was gonna get back on Instagram and post like a recap of the past like few months I've been off. But for real, I haven't been taking no pictures. Like I don't like I take pictures of myself because I be working out. So I'll take a little mirror picture or whatever. I really like I got a haircut today. You feel me? But like I don't be like I used to be like taking pictures of like videos of my haircut and like when I was in a relationship, yeah, like I do it for my girl and that pretty much be it. Like even when I wasn't on Instagram. But before that, like I probably would before I was in a relationship and I was still on Instagram, I probably would like take a picture or a little video of my haircut trying to show it off, like thirst trap type stuff. So it's like, you know. So I did have the plan to like go ahead, get on Instagram and post like a recap at some point. But after we got back from the trip on Saturday night, I was like, man, you know what? I'm about to go up there because I got two accounts. I got a main account and then I got like an account where I kind of just it's like just over like 100 followers in this private account. Like, I guess you would call it a spam. I really don't like that word because it's like I don't even post up there. But like the people that's up there, most of the people that's up there, like really cool with them people. Not all of them, but most of them. So like kind of like that. But I went up there and I posted a little dump of the past like few months, like my acceptance letter to my grad school, um, a few pictures from the paddleboarding trip, and then just like some other stuff, like some Bible quotes and a picture of me and the guys, like nothing really crazy, but so I did that and I was like, okay, this kind of chill. So that was Saturday night. So Sunday come around, I'm working out and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go on my main. I'm gonna post on my story like the paddleboarding trip. So I posted like the same pictures that I posted on my other account, like on my story. And like, bro, when I posted them, like, mind you, I haven't posted nothing on my page in like since December, probably like since December, the end of December maybe. So I go up there, I post that, and bro, like literally within the first like 2 minutes, I'm like pushing like 80 views or something like that. Now that doesn't sound like a lot, but like that's a lot in the first like couple of minutes. Now I got like 1,100 followers on my main or something like that. So like 80 views isn't really that much, but like I said, just in that amount of. It's like, whoa, like. So, people liking my story and stuff. It's cool, like whatever. So I'm really just saying all this to say like even before I had posted, like I was still kind of I done came to the conclusion, like the realization that like a lot of the stuff that we do, whether you could be a person that say you don't care at all about like what people think or like how people see you, but you still gonna be in your story views, checking, scrolling who watching your story. if it got shares, it's definitely gonna be like, hey, who sending my story around? Like you, like bro, I can't. I could be wrong, but I just can't believe that like that one singular person ain't out here like you know checking behind themselves on their story. Like I just don't believe it. Like it ain't no way nobody just scroll through like you know what I'm saying? I don't believe that it's nobody that is somebody that just posts a story and is like just doesn't care about it. Like maybe if you like delete the app, then it's like whatever. Or if you just don't go back up there and it's like whatever. And I kind of did that. Like I just posted it, kind of went like I checked it a couple minutes later, and then like I tried to tell myself like, all right, I'm not gonna look at it no more. But it's like it's just like the feelings you get like when you post a story. Like it kind of like you see the likes and you see the views. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it because I really feel like it's human nature and it's really what social media is good for is like making you feel good enough, but also terrible at the same time. Like, but enough to where it's like you want to come back for that spike of dopamine. But then when you realize you up there and it's like really like nothing for real, then it's like but let me keep checking my views. Okay, she viewed it. This person viewed it. Okay, like it's a if your account is public, which by this point most people accounts probably is public, like you can see that somebody went to your account, but it won't tell you who. That's the thing. It's like I think that's the thing about it is like you can see if somebody shared it, you can see if somebody went to your account or whatever, and then of course if somebody likes it, it's gonna tell you who it is. That's different, but like when somebody share it or when somebody go to your account, like visit your profile, you don't know who it is. So it's like it really could be anybody. Let's say you post a story and it got 1,000 views and 300 people went to your profile off of that story. You can't. It's 700 people. It's 300 people that did and 700 people that didn't. But you really gonna try and go. You really gonna try and figure out who did and who didn't, or if somebody shared it. Now, if somebody shared it and like they sent it to somebody that don't follow you, and this person that don't follow you is like only followed by a couple people, then you can kind of narrow it down. But like you see how much work you doing trying to figure something out like that really don't matter at the end of the day. Now I'm not saying everybody do that, but I know me, that's stuff that I used to do. Now this post I posted on my story, it did get one share, but if you really an Instagrammer, bro, like you know that people that don't follow you, if they view your story, it's gonna be all the way at the bottom. So when I saw it had a share, I instantly went to my bottom to see if it was somebody that didn't follow me. But no, it was just a whole bunch of people that I wasn't following. So I don't know who shared it, don't really care. My pops had reposted it because I sent it to or I tagged him in it. So that might have been the share. I don't know. I really don't know. But basically what I'm saying is like the feelings that you get, like being on Instagram, the feelings that I get. Let me stop saying you because once again, this is a personal video. Like this is a personal opinion, and I'm gonna get to opinions on in social media and how they intertwine like this in a second. But like, I'm looking at this and I've realized this, but like I post a story and yeah, a couple people like it, maybe a couple people reply to it, whatever. Then the rest of people is just kind of like looking. They just looking. And you do the same thing. You go on somebody's story and you look. And it's like you viewed it. It's like it's a sense of connection, but not really. It's a weird kind of empty sense of connection there. And the biggest thing about it is that when you post something, yeah, you go through the views and you see who viewed it. And like maybe some people viewed it twice, maybe some people viewed it a couple times, whatever, and like actually looked at it. But like at the end of the day, bro, most people don't care. Most people don't care. But if you're posting and you're constantly like checking the views and checking the likes, it makes you care. And it's like you think other people care. Even when somebody drop a like or something, they really don't. It depends on what it is. Like if you posting like, oh, I'm about to get married, or I'm about to have a kid, or I got accepted into this, I got this job. First of all, some of that's performative. I said it. Some of that's performative. Like, why does everybody need to know that? You're gonna get a whole bunch of congratulations, yada yada, that you gotta reply to. Like, other than that, like, other than to make yourself feel good and let other people know that what you got, like, about what you got going on, what does that matter? What is that doing for you, for real? You feel me? Like, that's why, like, I was anxious to post like the recap of the paddleboard trip anyway, because it's like, why am I doing this? Like, where's my heart at when I'm doing this? Is it because I want to show off my time spent in the Lord's peaceful nature? Sure, partially. Were those pictures that I posted with me with a shirt off? Do I want to show off me with a shirt off? Come on, bro. Like, what is the point, bro? like if somebody can fully explain to me what the point of posting anything is, bro, what is the point? And then let me get into people making money off of content creation, especially on apps like TikTok and Instagram, like Reel. I don't even know if you make money on Instagram Reels, but I don't even know if you really make money off Instagram aside from like getting like brand deals and stuff like that. But like making money through Instagram, not really. Instagram is more to just get people like to get traffic on your page, and if you got like one of them like them websites that has all your links and stuff, like it's more to just get traffic, bro. Like Instagram barely got a point anymore, bro. Like it's so weird, but like people create content, right? And this content, bro, like you would think that somebody's creating content to help you or to do what like to that relates to you. And bro, like, yeah, you might see the one that relates to you because that's just how an algorithm works. But if you go on their page, let's say they post, oh, I did this for 10 days and this is how my life changed, right? And then they post another video and it's like, oh, I stopped doing this for 10 days and this is how my life changed. And it's like the same outcome with the same result. Like, basically what I'm saying is like somebody can post something and you'll see one version of it and you go on their page and there's 4 other versions of that are relatable to 4 other different types of people other than yourself that are popping up on their algorithm but won't pop up on yours because y'all are not the same person. So once again, it's like a weird sense of connection because you feel connected to something, but then when you take a step back and realize, bro, especially with the content that's like, oh, God is telling you to do this, or God is moving you in this way. Look, bro, if you're a Christian and you believe, and I'm not even gonna say, if you're a believer, be very careful with that type of content, bro. Please be careful with that content, because stuff like that is going to keep you in a situation that God is not meaning to keep you in. That's not His will for you to stay in, or it's going to put yourself in a situation that you're not supposed to be in. And I mean, like, just anything, bro. Like, anything. I'm not like, bro, it's... Let me talk about these opinions, bro. Let me talk about these opinions, because if you haven't realized by now, social media is all opinions. Every social media is an opinion. The news is an opinion. Like the news that you see on the TV, that's an opinion too. It's just that the news been around for so long, and yeah, they report on things, but like if you be around where you know that different channels, like there's a difference between watching Fox and NBC and CNN. Like they have their own agendas. They might talk about the same thing, but they talk about it in a different way. That therefore it makes it opinionated, because it's not, sure, it might have factually based evidence, but it's not fully factual. Like it's not like saying, oh, this line is straight, right? This line is straight. Then you go on Fox and they say, this line is straight, but it's going up, not down. And NBC is saying, oh, this line is straight, but it's going down and not up. You know what I'm saying? And social media is that, like, multiplied by a million. Now, everything I'm saying right now is an opinion, and I said that already. I already put that point across, that everything I'm saying in is opinion. Everything I see on YouTube, everything you see on YouTube is an opinion. Everything you see on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, whatever, it's all an opinion, bro. Like, but the thing is about these opinions is, like, you see them so much, and whether you tell yourself, oh, I don't agree with that or I don't care about that, bro, you get subscribed. You start, the more you see them, the more you subscribe to, like, even if you don't really necessarily care, it still makes you feel some type of way. It still has some energy behind it. There's still some energy behind it, right? Like, everything is an opinion, and for some reason, social media, especially stuff like Instagram, bro, and TikTok, like, they pull you in to make you feel the energy of that opinion, whether you really care about it or not. Simple, bro. Think about that. So, what I'm just gonna say, like, I don't know how I feel about Instagram. I went up there Saturday night. I posted on my smaller account, and then Sunday night I was like, look, I guess I'm gonna post on my main. And so I told myself, like, all right, like, I'm not going to delete Instagram, but I'm going to see if I can control how good my self-control to have it downloaded, but to not sit up there and scroll or really just casually click on it. Because if you haven't noticed, bro, if you have any type of social media downloaded, and YouTube counts, but YouTube is kind of different, but it still counts. I ain't gonna lie, YouTube is probably my most used app right now, because that's pretty much all I do on my phone, is watch YouTube or play this one little puzzle game that I have on my phone. That's pretty much it. If I'm not clocking into work or looking at my email or whatever, like, that's pretty much all I do. But if you haven't noticed, if you have an app like YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, what's the first thing that you most likely do when you open your phone? What's the first thing that you do when you don't even really have anything to do, and you're just like, oh, like, you don't even think about it, bro. It's second nature. You go up, turn your phone on, and you click on Instagram. Scroll through, maybe you check your messages, maybe you check, like, your notifications, like, you know, your post notifications, your follows. Like, well, you know, like, bro, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Like, for real, what are we doing, bro? It's another reality. Like, you get on, like, I told myself, like, I was gonna have that self-control, but last night I was like, nah, you know what? I'm deleting it again. And this time I'm not downloading it back just to check this or that. Like, I'm not, because even if I wasn't scrolling as much as I used to, I still felt energy that I just didn't vibe with. It made me feel like it made me feel like I was taking a step backwards from where I've worked to be at and how the Lord has moved in me since the time that I have deleted Instagram. And there's a lot that's happened between January and April 21st now, today. It's a lot that's happened, and a lot that I can be grateful for, and a lot that I can look back on and be like, dang, like, you know. But you can't grieve your past. You got to get over it. You got to get past it, because the past is in the past. It pretty much doesn't exist. Like, it really doesn't. Like, we got right now. You got right now. You don't have tomorrow, unless you do when it comes, and then it's going to be today. And then you don't have the past anymore outside of what you think in your head. It's just not. It just doesn't exist. So it felt like I was taking a step back. Like, I really felt like my energy was getting consumed, bro. And I can't do it. Like, the thing about YouTube is, and posting on YouTube, because I'll be honest, like, I used to post, like, inspirational type stuff. Like, it would be like how I make these videos, except it would be in the form of me typing, like paragraphs, or not really long paragraphs, but just typing, like, stuff on my story, like, put in the background, like a picture like this in the background, and just typing some inspirational or something I felt in the moment, you know, whatever. Like, and the whole point of me doing that is like, if somebody see it out of however many hundred people view my story, if one person see it and they relate to it, or they learn something from it, or they get something from it, or they need to hear that, hey man, that's what I want to do. And that's where I can say that when I post on my story, my heart is really in the right place about it, because it don't got nothing to do with me for real. Like, sure, yeah, I'm talking like how I am now. It's the same thing I'm doing now. Is like same thing I say is like, if one person see this video and they agree with it, or they relate to it, or they gain something from it, whatever the case might be, it's all that's all that matters. But when it's on Instagram and it's only up there for 24 hours, yeah, you might get a like or two. Somebody might be like, hey, like, thanks for that, whatever. But bro, people skipping through stories, they don't really care. And I'm not saying that somebody viewing this cares up here either, but at least this is something that stays here. This is something that somebody can come back to. This is something that I can come back to. Sure, I have like 80 something views in total on all my videos right now. Who cares, bro? Like, I'm posting this because this is going to be here. Until I take it down, or until YouTube doesn't exist no more, it's going to be here. And that's what matters. I don't care if nobody watches this video. Like, that's the thing. On Instagram, somehow, some way, it makes you care. And I can't, I'm only speaking for Instagram because that's the only other social media that I really hard down, like, used to be on and used to use. Like, that's why I'm only saying Instagram. I can't really speak for TikTok because I haven't been on TikTok in years, and I definitely haven't posted on TikTok. I think last time I posted on TikTok was like 2021. So, dang, it's 5 years ago. It's crazy. But I don't know. Something about social media, specifically Instagram, because like I said, that's just what I'm having my experience with. Something's not right. And I feel like the only reason YouTube is different is because it's long form content. For the most part, people, I don't know. I mean, people make money off YouTube. YouTube is so broad. Like, you can find a video like mine, and you can go find a video that's about, working out, like helping like workout guides, to video games, to like criminal interrogation. Bro, it's so much on YouTube that you can find. But on Instagram, it's so like narrowly focused to whatever your algorithm is and the people that you follow and the people that you know. And it's like, especially if you've had an account like mine where I've had it since middle school. Some people have had theirs since maybe even elementary school, and we are this age now, like graduating college. Like, you still follow these people. You haven't seen these people in years, bro. But you see everything about their life, but it's really not. It's only what they want to show you. Like, I just can't. I can't get with that, bro. I don't know what it is. I can't get with that, bro. I'm not saying I'm never getting on Instagram again. I do plan. I'm going on a trip to Mexico with the guys, with my pops and my brothers. So it's like, yeah, sure, I'm gonna post a little Mexico recap or whatever the case might be. I think I'm gonna get up there and post here and there, but like, I really wanted to get to a point where like it's just like nothing. Like, I'm just posting. I don't even know why I need to post, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like, do I even need to post? No, not really. But I guess, hey, I don't know. That's the end of the video, bro. Think about it. Think about what you do on social media. Think about Instagram. Think about TikTok. Like I said, YouTube is kind of different because it's not built the same as, I mean, YouTube has Reels now, or Shorts, whatever you want to call them. But like, who really goes on YouTube and watches YouTube Shorts? The only time I watch YouTube Shorts is when I'm scrolling through my page not my page, but like my, whatever you call it. I call it a For You page. That's not what it's called on YouTube. But when I'm trying to find a video and I'm just scrolling through and I see a short that look interesting because they haven't popped, that's the only time I be on Shorts on YouTube, bro. Like, nobody goes on YouTube to watch Shorts, like Reels on Instagram and TikTok. Like, nobody does that. That's like watching a stream on TikTok. Why do people do that? But anyway, bro, that's the end of the video, man. I don't know.